Migraines. It is a very important subject for many of us because migraines affect so many of the world's population. Now, these are severe headaches, those that are basically make you incapacitated, that are triggered by stress, food sensitivities, fatigue, hormone imbalances, and even dehydration. Now, these symptoms include throbbing pain. Commonly on one side of the head, it can lead to nausea, feeling sick to your stomach, and having a sensitivity to light. Migraines are huge indicators in Chinese medicine that are often related or caused by liver yang excess or liver yang excess. Now, overwork, anger, frustration, little downtime, a lack of relaxation are root causes to the liver yang excess. So what this means to us is that when you have a migraine, the liver is a cooling mechanism. So in Western physiology, your liver is there to help detoxify your blood. If you have a healthy liver, it keeps the inflammation out of your blood, so it keeps you cool. Makes sense? When the yang in Chinese medicine is high, it means that you're very inflamed or the fire is high. When your yin is imbalanced, it means you're cooled down. This is a process known as methylation, and I'm not trying to get too complicated, but migraines occur when the liver is so out of balance that it allows toxins to recirculate in your blood. So if you have toxins that get into the blood, it can get into the brain. And then the brain gets overworked and inflamed, and then you have a migraine. Make sense? Now, I go back to the doll, but in Chinese medicine, the liver meridian is connected to the gallbladder meridian. The liver dumps bile into the gallbladder. They're paired meridians. They're paired organs. So the health of the liver depends on the health of the gallbladder. It's a little small sac that holds about 50 to 7 milliliters of fluid. And that liver is supposed to dump that bile into the gallbladder. If the gallbladder ever becomes sick or diseased, or if you had a person in your background and your genealogy that had a diseased gallbladder, that means that the bile that the liver produces is trying to dump it into a small sac that is diseased and not working. This can create inflammation in the meridian lines associated with the organ. So the meridian of the gallbladder 1 starts at the corner of the eye. It goes to the TMJ, wraps around your ear, goes back up like a double horn on a bull, goes back down the neck, through the shoulders, all the way through the shoulders, around the front of the shoulder, through the hips, down the ankle, and into the foot. The reason that it's so important to know about the liver is if the liver gets congested and backed up, it definitely causes inflammation within the gallbladder and vice versa. So you'll find that you'll have lots of headaches and migraines because the gallbladder is a problem. And if you have liver problems, it definitely can cause a backup in the gallbladder channel. I know this is a lot, but I want you to know is if you suffer from migraines, the herbs we're going to talk about helps with the flushing and helps with the liver yang, helps with the gallbladder. Because I've seen wonders being made with patients with migraines and TMJ issues that feel so locked up you can't even chew whenever you get rid of infections in the liver and the gallbladder, like parasites and yeast and mold and bacteria. These are herbs that help with migraines. Feverfew. Feverfew helps reduce frequency and symptoms of migraines, and usually about taking 100 to 300 milligrams up to 4 times daily can help with this. Also, butterbur. Sounds like something you hear from like a Harry Potter book, but butterbur. It lowers inflammation and restores normal blood flow in the brain. And you can take about 50 to 75 milligrams twice daily to help with the flow of blood in the brain. It also assists the body with liver function. Number 3, CBD oil. CBD oil is a pain reliever. It helps with the body's ability to absorb other nutrients in the cell. That's what CBD does. So taking 100 milligrams at the first sign of a headache will help reduce this. So find a good organic, clean source of CBD oil. Also investigate magnesium. Magnesium is one of the biggest things I can see that relaxes the muscle. It helps ease the pain. And if you take about I say 500 to 1,000 milligrams daily of the right magnesium source. There's different sources like magnesium oxide or taurate or malate. You have to find the right source for you and ask your doctor about this. If you find the right source for you, you will find the one that helps you with your migraines. Number 5, traditional Chinese medicine loves the fire formula. There's a liver fire formula that can help with your liver healing. This includes skullcap, or they call it scutellaria. Skullcap, gentian, buplurum, rheumana, which we talked about before, and hormones. And these have been shown to help calm the liver fire, that yang energy, and reduce migraines. Now, take it as directed. But you'll see these herbs help with fighting off migraines. There's a couple more that I like to mention along with the 5. I like phyllanthus. Phyllanthus is a herb that helps break up stones in the liver, the gallbladder, and the kidneys. It helps detoxify the liver. I also like Schisandra. Schisandra is a great glutathione producer for the liver. I love Chinese coptis. It helps clean out the gallbladder. And you can get the gallbladder and liver cleaned out. You can start seeing a reduction of these infections and increase the natural motion and production within the liver and gallbladder. Please don't forget to get infections checked out for your gallbladder and liver. Again, parasites, yeast, mold, staph, strep, Lyme disease, these can all contribute, even Epstein-Barr virus. Never forget that. Ask your doctor about this. The other remedies. I love chiropractic, especially at the upper cervical spine and also the T4 area between the shoulder blades, and I really like the T8 for the liver. Acupuncture at the same levels, asking about the gallbladder meridian and the liver meridian. Check that out with your acupuncturist. Get away from the TV screens, the high amounts of blue light that come in from a TV screen or from a laptop or for a certain type of tablet can cause migraines and trigger them. Reduce that. Get outside in nature. Get grounded. Get more ions into your tissue, literally into your body. Increase your water. If you want to get rid of migraines, drink more water. I'm telling you, people are mostly deficient. If you're not drinking at least 8 to 10 cups of water, you're going to be dehydrated. Work on yoga to help your lymph flow to get the toxins out of your body. You don't have to do all these, but just incorporate some of these. Get consistent sleep at scheduled times. Work on your spiritual growth. Work on reading spiritual books. And also advice to help with your frustration and your anger. You got to get your body to flow from that anger and that frustration. Face your anger. Face your frustrations. Just tackle it dead on. Don't feel like you're an island. Ask people for help for counseling and therapy. Use different therapies like neurofeedback. I would suggest neurofeedback, and also even NET, neuroemotional technique, to help the liver and the gallbladder. You want to boost hope. You want your faith to increase. You want to counteract the depression of the liver yang. So try these techniques. Also, essential oils such as lavender and peppermint. Rub 3 drops of each on the neck and also on the temples, around the gallbladder areas, okay? Around the gallbladder areas, right here, guys, and on the neck. Avoid foods, take them out of your diet, like gluten, caffeine, alcohol, refined sugars, sugary drinks, even those juices that are high in sugars and all those energy drinks. Cut out the cow dairy. Look at your labels, knock out the hydrogenated oils. And if you look at your high-fat diet, you can make sure your gallbladder can be challenged if you have too many fats in your diet, even if they're good. Reduce processed carbs, take out food additives. If you can't name the food on your label, don't eat it. Spicy foods, red meats, high amounts can cause some issues with migraines. Shrimp, garlic can be a problem because of the sulfur. Chilies, cinnamon, even though it has such great properties, can be something that can trigger this condition. Vinegar needs to be avoided, and coffee. Coffee is a big stimulant to the gallbladder. Foods that heal. I like leafy greens, cooked with asparagus, steamed broccoli and cauliflower, celery, good green beans, carrots, pumpkins, squash, pears, mulberries, blueberries, blackberries, black beans, kidney beans, oats, organic rice, pesticide-free. Millets even been shown to help with migraines. Bone broth, wild-caught fish, organic eggs, chicken, duck, mushrooms, coconut oil and seaweed. These are all foods that have been shown to benefit you with this condition of migraine. So please follow this advice. If you have any other questions, ask your primary care doctor. We're here to help. Thank you so much, and let's get rid of those migraines.